Good evening. We're going to work on how to IP your practical final lab. Okay? I pre-populated all the IP information and connected the devices. Okay? So all you got to do is connect your devices together and look at your cheat sheet on which IPs you're going to do. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is going to IP PC0. Click on the PC, go to the desktop, click on IP configuration. You're going to type in the IP information that's on the sheet. 192.168.0.5. Okay? So that mask and default gateway 192.168.0.1. Okay. Close that out. Close PC out. You're good to go. Let's do the other PC. Okay, desktop, IP configuration 192.168.1.5. Okay, so the mask default gateway is 192.168.1.1. Now, just a note here. The subnet mask automatically default to the one matches the class. Okay, in the practical final, the subnet mask is going to be different, so make sure that you populate what the subnet mask says on the sheet. Okay, so we're going to close this out, close this out. The PC still can't talk because we know there's no connectivity here, and the router needs to be configured. So we're going to click on the router. Okay, slide this over, go to the CLI tab, press return or enter to get started. Now, once you're here, you're going to type in enable, press return key. Now we got to go to configuration terminal. Okay, press the enter key, and now we're there. Now we got to get to the interface. So we're going to do where it is. So you're going to INT, and that's the interface. Then you're going to the interface name FA0/0. Press enter. Now we're on that interface. Now let's put the IP address on it, which is IP add, then 192.168.0.1. Then you have to put the subnet mask on the same line, 255.255.255.0. Press your enter key. Now we have to run to turn the interface on, and the command is no space shut. And the interface is up. And you can see there it shows that it's up, green there. The switch is going through its convergence. Once it's done, it'll turn green. So we're done with that interface. So let's go to the next interface, which is INT, shortcut for interface, space, FA0/1. Then we're going to put the IP address on it, IP add 192.168.1.1. And the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now we got to turn the interface on, so no shut. And it turned green, and it even says it's changed to up. Okay, we can close this window out. And once this convergence and turn green, we can start testing. Double click on your PC or single click, open the PC up. Notice it's already set on the desktop. Okay, don't wait for that to turn green. You're going to go to the command prompt. Okay, and then we're going to ping the other PC, which is 0.5. So ping 192.168.0.5. Okay, you're gonna get a failure first because the switch needs to find the MAC of that PC before it sends it out. So now you see that's a successful thing. From here on out, it's going to be pinging all day long. Okay. So let's double check to make sure we got it going both ways, which it should. So get on this PC and ping the other PC. Ping 192.168.1.5 and instant configuration. So you have scenario 1 done, or exercise 1, doesn't matter. Close it out. Now we're going to go to the 2 router interface. Okay. So IP to PC, desktop, IP configuration, and 192.168.2.5. So that mask, gateway 192.168.2.1. Okay, close this out, close that out, go to PC3, desktop, IP configuration, 192.168.3.5. So that mask default gateway is 192.168.3.1. Okay, it's done. Okay, we still have no connection. Okay, so now let's configure our routers. Go to router 1, doesn't matter. Let's move it over so we can see our information. And go to CLI. Okay, return to get started. Enable, shortcut is EN. Configuration terminal, CONFIGT. Now we're there. Now let's go to the interface, which is INTFA0/1. Doesn't matter which interface as long as you get the right IP address in on there. Now let's go and add the IP address, which is IP add, and that add stands for address, not add, but you can think about it that way if you want to. And we're going to put the IP, which is 192.168.2.1, and it's subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Press enter. We're going to turn it on, so no shut. Okay, and it's green. And like I said, the port on the switch, it's got to wait for it to converge, and then it'll be good to go for connectivity. But we're still not done. Okay. We got to go to the other interface, INTFA0/0. Put the IP address on it, IP add 192.168.10.1, 255.255.255.0. Just a note here, I use 70.1 on the sheet. Doesn't matter whichever you use as long as you're consistent. Okay, so there's that. And we got to no shut it. No shut to turn it on. And it said it's changed state to up, but it doesn't turn green. And it's because the other side that it's connected to is not up or on. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the router to CLI. Okay, and let's go over here. There we go, much better. Return to get started. Enable. Config T. Okay, now we've got to go to the interface, which is INTFA0/1. Okay, put the IP address on it, which is IP add 192.168.3.1. Put the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and boom. Now let's turn the interface on. So the command is no shut. She's done, and it's up. It got green. And like I said, the switch port going through the convergence, and it'll turn green shortly. So let's move to the other interface, which is INTFA0/0. With the IP address on it, IP add 192.168.10.2. Remember, if you're using the 70, make sure it's up that. But here I'm using 10. Okay. Then the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Press return, and let's no shut it. And this should be instantly on. And change state to up and turn green, so it's good. And if you move this out of the way, you're good to go. Now we got connectivity, but the routers don't know anything about those other networks those PCs are on. So we have to advertise those routes so the other router can see those. So we're going to stay on router 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to configure a routing protocol. We're going to use router RIP. Now, you're still sitting here on this interface on this router. We need to back out of that, so you're just going to type exit. Okay? That brings you into router config #. Okay? So now, we got to put in our routing protocol, which is router space RIP. Okay? We're going to use version 2, so we can just type in version and 2. Now we have configured RIP. But it's not done. We have to actually tell RIP what network we want it to advertise to the other routers. So, which is the network that this router knows of, which is the 3 network. So, what do? Type in network, okay, and the network address, which is 192.168.3.0. Put enter. Now it's going to advertise that network to the other router. So when a packet comes for that network, it knows where to go. So, additionally, we're going to exit out of this. Okay, it's an extra command that we're going to do to make sure, if we expand this network, that all networks are going to go out a certain interface. So, on that router here, this is the FA01. Well, if we tell it to send all packets out network gateway 1, it's going to go out of here and bounce right back. Ain't going to go nowhere. So we need to configure this interface as the gateway of last resort. Okay, we're going to send all packets for any address that it doesn't know out this interface. So the command for that is, okay, IP route, okay, 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0. That's basically any IP address going anywhere. Basically, you can say that. Now we got to tell it what interface we want it to send it out of. In this case, it's FA0/0. And now we have completely configured that router. We have to go to the other router and configure RIP as well. So we can close this out. We're going to go to the router 1. Okay, and you can see here that it's there where you last hit it. So you got to remember, you want it at router config and the #. You don't want it there because you're sitting there on that interface. Now, one note: if you've been a long time, the router will actually go back and reset itself to like the return to get started. Okay. So, and once you do that, if that's the case, I'm already at the enable, so you would type enable, but in this case I really don't have to. So I'm gonna type in EN, and then we're gonna go to config terminal. Now we're where we're at, so we can put the router RIP command. So you're gonna type in router RIP version 2. Okay. Now we gotta tell it what network, which is network. And the network that router knows of, which is the 2 network, right? 192.168.2.0. Now that's going to be advertised. Now we need to go ahead and put our default router in. So we're going to type in exit to get off the interface. And then we're going to put our gateway last resort in there, which is IP space route 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0 space, and the interface, remember, it's got to be the interface to go out. If we put on this interface, which is FA0.1, all traffic is going to go out here and bounce back. We don't want that. So we got to do this interface, which is FA00. So, all right, lost my mouse there. So let's go ahead and do IP route again. Okay, in 0.0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0 space FA0/0. And it's done. You have successfully configured both routers with RIP. Okay, and we put a gateway last resort or the default gateway. So let's test it. PC3, it already shows the desktop, so we're going to click on the command prompt this time, and we're going to ping PC2. Okay, 192.168.2.5. Now it's going to take a little bit longer for the ping to get response back because both switches has got to go through and find out where things are. Okay, so just wait. Here's one timeout, two timeouts, three timeouts, and there's our ping. Okay, so now if we do it now this time, it'll go all the way every time. Okay, so now you're successful. Your network is definitely, you know, it's working. So let's go back to PC2 and ping PC3. Desktop, command prompt, ping the IP address of PC3, which is 192.168.3.5. And it should automatically be successful ping since the routers and the switches know where those networks are. And voila, you have successfully configured a two-router network for traffic to travel across each other. Okay? Now, one last note on this. Remember that you configure whatever IP is on the right interface and the subnet mask is listed when you get to the practical final. Okay? Any questions, you can send me a message and respond back and we try to help. Okay? Also, a human wrote this. So you may have everything configured and ping may not work. As long as everything is configured right, I'll go and check it. You'll be good to go. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you be successful.